Hey everyone, Brandon Shaw here at Cryolite Properties Unlimited, and today we're going to talk about appraisals versus home inspections. Now, appraisal and a home inspection is two separate things, and you should be aware of the difference between the two. Now, in a home inspection, or a home inspector will go in and actually physically evaluate the systems and the mechanics of the house, such as the plumbing, such as the electrical and the heating and the cooling and your appliances and the foundation area, make sure there's no major issues there. They'll crawl underneath the house if it's on a conventional foundation. They'll go in the attic to check different things in the attic just to make sure you're protected. Now, a home inspection is something you have to ask for in the contract, and a lot of times your agent can make it contingent upon a home inspection. That way there's no liability on your end. That way you're doing your due diligence and making sure you're getting a good house. Now, an appraisal, it actually is something that the bank orders on your behalf, and the appraiser goes out and evaluates the value of the house rather than the condition of the house. Now, where people gets it confused is the appraiser has to make sure that the house meets certain guidelines in order for that loan to go through. Let's take an example of a VA loan. Now, on a VA loan, there can't be any kind of rotted wood, flaking paint, or any of that stuff. If it's a porch, it needs to have the proper railing around it. Anything to do with a safety hazard, the VA appraiser may flag that and go to the bank and say, look, these items must be repaired before we can move forward. But the VA appraiser does not go in the attic, and they do not go underneath the house or check any of the other stuff. Now, they may check, make sure it has hot water, make sure it has proper heating, and make sure it has like a cooking unit or a stove, but they do not check any other mechanics of the house, usually, other than that stuff. So be sure that if you're buying a house, we always recommend getting a home inspection, but be sure you put that home inspection in the contract as a contingency. That way you're protecting yourself and your future investment.